top on the beat.
Van Camp.
I bet y'all thought I wasn't gonna reply to Mr. Royce the 5'9". Wrong. Let's unpack this, shall we? I'll let a few people get in the room. You can at him or whatever, tell them to come on in. We just gonna have a discussion. Wrote a few things down. So I might jump around or whatever, but just a few things I wanted to hit. Turn my TV down. Just watched Power. She was good, right? I didn't think Angela was gonna be dead, but oh, spoiler alert. Angela dead. Oh well. You should have been watching it. My bad. So, a IG just surfaced recently, a couple days ago, of Royce the 5'9" talking about me. What up, Royce? Apparently you were a little upset. Again, I thought the video was old, actually. Digger hit me up like, yo, did you see the shit about Royce? I thought it was an old video. But no, it's a new one. It's a new one. Although nobody, when I do videos, people don't really ask me about you, Royce. They ask me about Eminem, but for some reason, you like to respond. Okay, I get it. You're, you're a loyal guy. You've been opening up for this guy for years and years, and, the hip-hop shop and all that shit you was talking about. I hear you. Yeah. So let's get into it. Because it's like, it's almost passive aggressive in a way. He definitely tries to get aggressive sometimes, which he needs to calm down. But, he calls me a legend in the beginning of the video, right? Now, let's just unpack that real quick. Okay, so the reason why, people may know or might not know, but the reason why he would call me a legend and my group legendary is because when Brand Nubian came out, which is the group I come from, our debut album received 5 mics in the Source. At that time, the Source was the hip-hop motherfucking Bible. And to get 5 mics was like, not many people had done it at that time. Later on, the publication went down. They started giving them mics away. But at that time, getting 5 mics in the Source was some shit. Also, when we came out, our shit was everywhere. Like The hood was fucking with us. The suburbs was fucking with us. From the jails to the college dorms, black people, white people, like everybody was fucking with Brand Nubian when that shit came out. And it was a legendary time. This was a time when people would go buy your tape and you knew who had the most poppin' album because niggas is riding around the street and all you hear is basically one album. Or certain albums that was popping at that time. And our album was one of the main joints when you in Harlem, Brooklyn, whatever the fuck you was at, they was playing our fucking shit. Our run was legendary. like our impact was legendary. We made knowledge of self, having knowledge of self cool, palatable. I mean, people came before us that had knowledge of self. Rakim made it super cool, and you know, King's Son, and there's a whole bunch of Big Daddy Kane. You know what I mean? But when we came with it, I don't know, we went just a little deeper and just made it a little more palatable for some people, you know? And a lot of people end up getting knowledge of self through fucking with our music. That's part of what made and what makes Brand Nubian so legendary, and why dude would even start out, you know, his whole rant about that and say that, you know. So thank you and respect for acknowledging me, you know, acknowledging what has been done, what I've done in this game as a legend. Thank you. I appreciate that. So pretty much, you know, I've been done mad interviews about where they ask me, again, where they ask me about Eminem. I really don't give a fuck about Eminem, to be honest. Like, he's not someone I'm really thinking about. The only reason that I bring him up is because you have white people that will say Eminem is the GOAT of hip-hop based upon his record sales. That's the only problem I have. That's the only problem I have. Not that, do I think he's a top tier lyricist? Just rhyme speaking? Yes. I've said that multiple times. How many fucking times do I have to fucking say it? Like, the guy puts words together well. But I think what really prompted this newest video was the fact that, you know, my man DJ Vlad, you know, who so many people love to hate, asked the brother Conway, okay, shout out to that whole Griselda movement, I'm fucking with it. He asked the brother Conway, you know, who shit I listen to, you know, who's an MC that I respect and fuck with. He asked him, you know, basically all the shit that I said about, you know, Eminem being a guest in the house of hip hop, and also does the hood listen to Eminem? Now, he disagreed with me as far as Eminem being a guest in the house of hip hop, okay? But he did agree with me of the fact that niggas in the hood don't really listen to Eminem. Okay? Now I could say live niggas, and live niggas, okay, for the record, doesn't mean just niggas that sell drugs or whatever. There's plenty of live niggas that's working niggas. You understand what I'm saying? That work regular jobs and all that. Live niggas is just who you are inside. We as black people are inherently, okay, live niggas. Like, but you got some corny niggas out here. But in general, black people don't fucking listen to Eminem. It's not a fucking diss. It's a fucking fact. And Conway co-signed that. Now, did you come at Conway with all this energy like you got for me? Did you come at Gucci Mane, who also stated the same thing? Niggas ain't listening to no goddamn Eminem. When? Where? How? Who? Why? Like, unless you want to really sit there and you say people like me who, you know, appreciate lyrics and stuff like that, I hear you. Like, and if I wanted to really dissect some lyrics, there's plenty of MCs that I would go to before Eminem. That's just me. Maybe you'd go to him, but for me, I'd go to other black MCs that have the kind of content, the kind of vocal tones, the kind of just frequency and energy that resonates with me as a black man here in the wilderness of North America. And especially a black man that got knowledge of self. So, you know, part of my question is, you say nobody cares about my opinion, yet my opinion seems to bother you, Royce, very much. Why? Why does my opinion bother you so much? If opinions are like assholes and everybody got one, and everybody thinks the other man's thinks more than theirs, why does my opinion bother you so much? Is it because it's gaining traction, gaining ground, that when you feel like it's gaining ground, when you hear people that you feel like, you know, should be falling in line, is actually keeping it 100, you know? And being like, yeah, that's real. Nobody was playing no Eminem in my hood. Nobody was playing this shit in Buffalo and all that type of shit. Like, it's just real shit. You know, disrespect to your man. And what makes me the yardstick of cool? What makes me the yardstick of what's cool? Motherfucker, being a black man makes me the yardstick of what's cool. Okay? That's why fucking white people want to be like us. Okay? My fucking vibration makes me cool, motherfucker. And I ain't trying, and first of all, okay, now they might get mad when I say motherfucker. I'm using it in a term of endearment. I'm not trying to beef with you, bro, but I'm just trying to let you know, first of all, I'm not scared of you, okay? We're not trying to get all into this. I'm not trying to beef with another black man over a white man on some shit that was said on another white man's platform. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So if I slip up right now, call you motherfucker, whatever, it's all in, that's how I talk. I call all kind of motherfuckers motherfucker. You dig? So anyway, yeah, but why does my shit bother you so much? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, and why do you feel like the need to respond? Like, didn't he say, as far as Lord JAMAR, you need to leave me the hell alone? Like, wasn't that said? That was his response. So, let it be. You know what I mean? Let that shit be. Like, but you keep feeling like you need to respond. So, Yeah, me being a black man makes me the yardstick of what's cool. You know what I mean? This is the same thing that, white people have been envying and trying to imitate ever since they came down out of the Caucasus Mountains. The black man's cool. This is the thing they want to possess. And basically replace you with themselves. Okay? Now, my thing, again, I don't really have anything against Eminem per se. It's white people proclaiming Eminem as the GOAT of hip-hop. I'm looking at some of the, shit I wrote down. Based off of record sales and lyrical dexterity. My argument states that you can't be the GOAT of hip-hop if the originators / core audience / black people don't fuck with you like that, regardless of how many record sales / white fans you have. Okay? Like, that's it. It's not that he's not a top tier lyricist, blah, 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 blah. Like, he can rap his ass off. I've said that already. But when we start talking about GOAT status and all this type of shit, which, a lot of the mainstream white media will push that narrative. You got a bunch of stans running around pushing this narrative. Oh, the greatest rapper in the world is Eminem. Look at how many records he sold. That's when a brother like me is going to stand up and say, no. This motherfucker is not the GOAT. You know why he's not the GOAT? Because if black people don't declare him as the GOAT, then he's not the motherfucking GOAT. I don't give a fuck who says what. That's what the fuck it is. That's what the fuck it's gonna be, and that's what the fuck I'm always gonna stand on. Okay? Now, this reminds me of an article that I read not too long ago. It's actually an old article, but this is from my brother, the media assassin Harry Allen. I'm calling on my media assassin, Harry Allen. I gotta ask him, are we that tight? Don't believe the hype. So now, he wrote a piece back in 2003 for The Source. It was called The Unbearable Whiteness of MCing. What the Eminence of Eminem Says About Race. Okay? And in the article, he likens Eminem to the white supremacist story of Tarzan. Think about it for a second. Tarzan. Now everybody compares Marshall about race. Okay? And in the article, he likens Eminem to the white supremacist story of Tarzan. Think about it for a second. Tarzan. Now everybody compares Marshall to Elvis. But in truth, now some of this is taken straight from the article. The Tarzan narrative, that of a white infant abandoned by its mother and father and raised by apes who rises to dominate the non-white people and environment around him, gets closer to the heart of Eminem as a phenomenon. As well, the Tarzan myth also neatly sockets into one of white supremacy's most enduring structures, the black facilitation of white development. Okay? Heretofore to be called the BFWD. Again, the black facilitation of white development. Now that is black people, often at great cost to themselves, working to again improve white people. Now in Tarzan, the monkeys serve this role. But when one really looks and sees the BFWD relationship repeated in racial narratives almost limitlessly between Nigger Jim and Huck Finn and in Huckleberry Finn, Bill Bojangles and Shirley Temple and The Little Colonel, Louis Gossett Jr. and Richard Gere in An Officer and a Gentleman, Will Smith and Matt Damon in The Legend of Bagger Vance, Michael Clark Duncan and Tom Hanks in The Green Mile, Whoopi Goldberg and Patrick Swayze in Ghost, Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton in Monsters Ball, Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. And now, it's looking like Royce the 5'9" and Eminem in, I don't know what movie we're going to put him in. I don't know. Django? I don't know. Like, this is the way you looking, bro. Like, it's not a good look, man. It's not a good look. I know you feel like you're being loyal, but the way you keep coming to this guy's defense, it's not a good look for you, man. Okay? But, so Eminem's success, he also says in the article, it's all about the power of hip-hop fused with the power of white supremacy. Now me, I'm going to fight white supremacy wherever I see it, wherever it rears its ugly fucking head. Okay? And especially if I see it in hip-hop. When I see, I saw the white privilege that the Beastie Boys experienced when they first came in the game. And if somebody were to say they were greater than Run DMC, I would be like, you're out of your fucking mind. But I'm sure there's white people out there that feel that way about the Beastie Boys. So I would swat them down the same way. It's not about Eminem, it's about what they try to make him represent. In part of his rant, he said something about he doesn't know what I think about him, if I have respect. I'm going to be honest, I don't really even know much about Royce the 5'9". Like, I'm going to keep it real. Royce, you kind of fall into the same category as Eminem. Like, I can't name one Royce the 5'9" album, one Royce the 5'9" song, lyric, and niggas that I know wasn't listening to no fucking Royce the 5'9". And that's not disrespect, that's just artifacts. That's artifacts, bro. Like, nobody I know was listening to your shit. I heard your name around, I just would hear the name. That's it. Don't know, nobody's listening to your shit the same way niggas ain't listening to Tyler the Creator. Like he had the #1 album, but I don't really know niggas that's listening to Tyler the Creator like that. Some people might be. I ain't never hear it. And I don't know who these people are. So, again, you say, I ain't gotta respect you, just don't listen. You seem like the one that's trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just making knowledge born. Okay? I'm letting it be known that black people matter in the equation. If we're gonna crown somebody, king of this hip hop shit, you're not going to circumvent. Circumvent means to go around. You're not going to go around black people and act like we don't matter in the genre that we created. It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. It's not going to happen. And if you support that as a black man, well, then I guess you're upholding a white supremacist principle. Period. And if that's what you're doing, say that shit. You know what I mean? But You know, I'm not about that. So yes, I don't know your shit. You can't say the same shit that I said earlier about my shit. Like everybody was playing my shit. Everybody was playing Brand Nubian in the hood. Everybody. And in the suburbs. And in the colleges. And in the jails. Like, you can't say that for your music. Eminem can't say that for his music. A lot of people can't say that. So it's not no like everybody can't say that. Certain people, their music only plays in certain places. And that's what it is. They're not blessed to, you know what I mean? And we was worldwide with our shit. We was doing that and then going to fucking Germany performing in front of all white crowds. Loving the gods. I'm just speaking artifacts, bro. I'm just speaking artifacts. Like you got hard feelings, whatever, and you know, I don't know if you thought you shut me down with that video or whatever, but I'm gonna keep saying what the fuck I gotta say. Like, and nobody's getting knocked out. I'm not getting knocked out. Nobody's knocking me out. Like, stop it. Just stop it. Like all that tough talk, we're not doing that. We're not doing that for the white boys. We're not doing that for them. That's what they want us to do. We're not doing that. Okay? So get all that shit out your mind. You want to debate me and you know what I mean? Go back, talk to me or whatever. Hit me up. You know what I mean? But all the tough talk, let's put that shit to the side, man. Because I'm not scared. Okay? So, what? Like, just leave that shit alone. Let's see. What else did I have to say? Again, it's not about Marshall not being a top tier rapper. I know he's a top tier rapper. You say I don't do what I said in my records. I mean, in my records, I taught knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the original black man, woman, and child. I continue to do that. Oh yeah, you said you donate tomorrow to charity or whatever that I work with. Well, get your goddamn checkbook out, brother. I need you to go to the Trey Whitfield Foundation in Brooklyn. Okay, it's www.treywhitfield.org. That's www.treywhitfield.org. Okay? Go to treywhitfield.org. Okay? We provide financial and educational opportunities for young men and women, scholarships for brothers and sisters to go to college. Got a school out in Brooklyn. Donate to that, brother. Okay? Put your money where your mouth is. And you said you do it tomorrow, so I'm gonna check with the school and see if your money came through. Okay? I mean, I feel like I've said mostly what I need to say. Like, you know what I mean? If your money came through. Okay? I mean, I feel like I've said mostly what I need to say. Like, you know what I mean? You know, hopefully this doesn't, upset you and, I want to fight him now and all this type of shit. Brother, I'm not here to, I'm not here to fight you, bro. I'm not here to fight you. I'm here to fight white supremacy. Now, if you want to fight for white supremacy, that's on you. But my fight is not about whether dude is a top lyricist. Again, I said he is one. He can rhyme very well. But for me, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like what he rhymes about. I don't like his voice. I didn't fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't fuck with him like that. But you can fuck with him. That's your fucking preference. That's up to you. Do you. But don't fucking be mad at my fucking opinion. And when I'm keeping it a buck, artifacts, and I'm not fucking just saying what you want to hear out here. Like, come on, knock it off, bro. When was it illegal to have a fucking opinion and something to say? And if you don't want to hear what I have to say, turn the shit off. Turn the shit off. But you must be mad. You heard what Lord JAMAR said? See, that's what it is. It's these little stands coming on. Yo, Royce, you heard what Lord JAMAR said about you, man? You know, come on, man. We got to tune a lot of these motherfuckers out, man. Like, they're going to get a lot of people in trouble, man. All this social media shit, man. See? I got niggas trying to troll me right now. I haven't even read none of this shit as I've been talking, but as I look, you know what I mean? Niggas said I look like a peanut with a beard. Okay. I'm here for it, man. I could take it as well as I could dish it out. So listen, that's all I really got to say, man. You know, I hope this is clear. I hope we don't have to revisit this again. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, how about I'm not gonna even answer no more when they ask me about Eminem. I'm no comment. Okay? How about that? Because y'all already know. This fucking video right here should be enough. Okay? This should end the fucking shit right here. There should be nothing else to say about this. Y'all motherfuckers stop asking me about this shit because obviously, you know, people get salty. So listen. Peace to the gods and earth. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Oh, and also, for the record, I've seen this fucking hip-hop shit since its inception. You know what I mean? I've been listening to this shit since it was tapes, before records and all of that type of shit. And trust me, a voice like mine is needed. Whether you like it or not, an authentic hip-hop voice, and I've done every fucking thing that a hip-hop motherfucker could do, okay, hip-hop wise, so a nigga can't tell me nothing about this hip-hop shit. So whether you like it or not, I'm here, you know what I mean? People resonate with what the fuck I say, and you're just gonna have to deal with the shit. It is what it is. But I love y'all. Peace to the gods and earth.